had to make a last minute adjustment on the audio, but I think everybody can hear me. Hey, come on, get down, dog. Man, this dog's already feeling the paranormal. She must. Ever since I did that Bigfoot noise on one of my paranormal news, dog went crazy. So I must have possessed a dog. Now she got slobber all over me. God damn English bulldogs. Well, welcome everybody. You guys heard me say yesterday that today's my wife's birthday, so I wasn't gonna do a night show, and I was gonna come back today to see if I found any EVPs that we did yesterday during the paranormal show. And of course, there was a crazy thing that happened on the show. You know, if you guys don't remember this, I'll play the clip from yesterday's paranormal show. If you don't remember this, is there anybody here with me? I command you to answer me. Is there anybody here with me? If there is somebody here with me, can you make something move? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, first of all, I had to stop it there because I didn't realize when I stand up, you saw my beautiful butt. I'm sure nobody wants to get sick in the chat today to see that. But there was a person who said, your hand did that. No. I was trying to point out, let me turn the audio off. When I heard like a scratching sound, and I was pointing because I heard it. And then, hold on, you'll see here. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. So in the right-hand corner, and I heard like something's like moving my tape or something like crack. That's why I was staring at it. And then I was watching it. I was watching it. and then it came down. Now, why is that even irrelevant? Because I have had screens up come down in the past before. Nothing really super new about that. But I was asking it to make something move. So, was it luck? It could be. It could be just damn luck. It just happened to come out when I was asking it to move something. So, that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool to catch that on camera. Now, you can think the way you want. You can say, no, Eric, that was just luck. Okay, that's fine. But it's just cool that something happened during that time when I was asking it. Because just watch. Just hear it. Just hear it. If there is somebody here with me, can you make something move? Oh, whoa. And the reason I was excited because I was literally watching it. Like I was like, whoa, shit. It's actually, of course, I wish somehow the camera can go up high and stuff, but you only got a square. But for me, that was exciting. That was exciting.
That was awesome. That you caught it right on cue, man. That was so perfect that you asked it to move, and then boom, you were rewarded. And I could tell the first time watching it, there was like a sound, and that's what drew your attention that way. So you didn't pull it down or anything, but it came loose right when you asked for it, and that was something special, man.
It was just wicked because I was watching it like unravel up there, like unravel to come down. And like I said, was it luck? Now, some people say, well, you probably planned it. Listen, if I planned the tape to come down and to come down during the show when I didn't start the show off with the green screen, I'm damn good. I'm damn good. Now, I did say I was going to do an EVP. Now, here, let me see if I can share this. I've actually, let me see here. Is it this one? Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, why is it not showing up? Why is it? I did it earlier. Let me see here. Share screen window. Oh, right there, right there. Okay, so first of all, I am no expert at trying to analyze EVPs. I am no expert at all. Actually, in fact, just in case some of you don't know, just in case some of you know, I even have hearing issues. So I actually didn't find nothing, and I did try to listen to in the treatments like here, like. Oh, hold on. Now, when I go down, the stuff you see in the yellow is, of course, when I was speaking. The stuff between the yellow is when I was quiet. So I put it on audio here. Let me change the audio to 400. And unfortunately, what I listened to, I couldn't hear nothing. But if somebody wants that file, but like I said, I have hearing issues. So maybe there's something there. I just can't hear it myself. Or maybe somebody has a better, I don't know, sound machine that does EVP. Because when
I command you to answer me.
Hold on.
Is there anybody here with me? If there is somebody here with me, can you make something move?
Now, like I said, I don't hear a sound, but you do hear a tiny knocking. Now, remember, my hearing's not great, and I got it on a 400 high. Right there, the little knocking sound, and another one. And that's when about came down. Of course, that's me getting excited, and I analyze this. I wish I had like something like wow, but I'm not gonna lie just to lie. And let me see here. Now, when you look at my screen, the green screen down here, there is some little small spikes, but I don't know if that could be just anything or, like I said, I'm not going to lie, just a lie. I wish I would have caught a sound, but here, let me go this blank part. Let's see. Maybe we can see. I don't know.
It sounds like there's breaths at some times, but I don't know if it's your breath or noises with you in the chair.
Yeah,
but you should definitely listen with headphones and maybe send it to like Amber's Paraworld, maybe Nana Boss, other people that are clairvoyant farther than most people, and other people that can maybe just put it in a better program with some better gear. But definitely keep that audio. Don't delete it.
Oh no! It's here somewhere. I have it. I kept it in a folder. No, I have the audio, and of course, the audio is right here on this program that you're hearing it on.
But you got a video of it happening. That was pretty amazing, man. You can take the audio from that and break it down. What did this audio come from? Your machine, right? The recorder. And then you also can get the audio from the video and then, mix and match those two because it all records at different frequencies.
Well, that audio, right? Hold on. That audio. Now that audio that audio you see in that green bar is from my digital recorder. So that's not the audio recording from the video itself.
Right.
So when you hear me talking, it's catching it on my little digital recorder that I have here. So that right there is all from this. But you're right. Maybe I should watch the video and put that up because maybe, I'm not an expert on how EVPs work. You know, a lot of that. You know, is it coming from here, or is it? Or you're right. Is it? Can you hear it better through the video recording of a microphone versus this thing? You're right. I did not analyze the video in that way.
It'll be interesting. And, you know, try it with headphones and maybe let your kids listen to it. Everybody's ears hear and feel something different. So we all got to analyze it. And it's nice to listen to it like this. Hopefully some people in the chat are listening with their headphones. But I know me and you, to pick up like a small ghosted voice, it's going to have to be super obvious. But hopefully some other people will be able to find those frequencies.
Yeah. And you know, like I said, I'm not ashamed to say my hearing is not at 100% like everybody. They can, you know, I can't, my one of my main issues of hearing is I can't hear low sounds. So if there was a voice coming in as a low sound, it would just be blank to me. So I do my best to try to raise up the volume much as I can to overcome, you know. But hey, if anybody, you guys know my email address. It's in the description, or you guys want to email me. Let me see here. Let me put it up on the screen. Right here. You can email me there, and I'll email you that file, the audio file, and you guys see what you guys come out of. Because my main thing was I was trying to see if I could hear something during that. But like I said, I'm not saying anything, but I could swear it sounds like here there is 2 knocks. Like here's the first knock. Right there. Boom. Right there. I don't know if you guys heard that. It was like.
Yeah, we could definitely hear it.
So, you know, but that's the best that I got. I mean, trust me, I wish I could.
Oh, that was awesome. Hopefully you have already clipped that and, you know, got it ready for TikTok. If you haven't put it up yet.
It's already up on TikTok.
Nice. And then put it as a YouTube short as well. You know, paranormal activity caught on tape.
You know, hold on. I was about to go to TikTok. I was just curious if there was any hits on it yet. So let's see here. Let me go to TikTok here. Second. Let's see here. 210. I put it up last night.
Solid.
And, you know, I was going to put a short also on this channel, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to show it again on the show today. I didn't want to like just double. You know,
it is a whole different algorithm though on the shorts. So maybe like next week, you know, do it, or now that the show has, you know, debuted, now you can put it on there too. But TikTok wise, I don't know if you have like a set time that you like to, you know, upload around, but you should try to, you know, be consistent, at least just so you can reach out to your friends and be like, hey, every time at 7 Western Pacific, you're gonna, you know, I upload, so that way we can comment and like. But if you're uploading at, you know, 11 Pacific and then 11 a.m. Pacific, like, you know,
a lot of times I have been posting at night.
Well, I know you're about 3:30 in the morning here, and I'm like, yeah. But try to find it, you know. But you are getting near 1,000. Everybody, make a TikTok account and follow Gypsy Road Highway and Squatch in South Florida. Both of them are nearing 1,000, so then they can go live and take you on the road with them.
776, yeah. But man, yours is hold on. Let me go. I know I'm doing it on the laptop. Hold on. For you.
I went live a few times from Flat Rock's house, and that was really cool.
Okay, here we go. This like yours. I mean, this is your channel, and of course, it's booming. I mean, I 70,000 followers, 0.6. It's growing every day, and man, it is amazing on, you know, what videos the rhythm likes. You know, I mean, it's like this one here. You have one that's like 66.6. You know, you just don't know which one. Like, actually, here, let's click on this big one here. Ooh,
It's a cool one that a dad hunts
Get in the
down.
house. Get in the house.
Bigfoot. This one's old too. I'm pretty sure I remember like looking this one up like in my last years of school. Like 2012. Might be a few years after that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but what I like about it is the guy's breathing.
Yeah, it's intense.
It's you know, when you're trying to figure out, you know, what video you're gonna consider yourself the real deal versus not being the real deal. I listen to the person voices and all that, and that guy was breathing. I mean, it's not like you can fake stuff, but sometimes you can't fake that. Like, what the fuck was that kind of a thing? That there is that thing in a person. You can sense that. So I listen to those kind of sounds.
For sure. I really like that one. He sees it cross the road and he tells his kids to get inside. Then he runs after it and then he films it a few more times. But yeah, it's really interesting when videos don't hit the algorithm and it goes slow. Like the top right-hand corner right there, that's a good friend of mine. And those pictures are crazy. I thought that was going to be like my next million. And then it's kind of like, you know, under the radar.
You know, you are just so right. You just don't know, because when I go to mine, you know, and it's crazy. Like my biggest one is this one for 6,800. This Midland County man, and it's just like, how's that one 6,000 versus some other ones that look kind of cooler in a way? But
try to learn from it. You know, what tags did you use? What time did you upload? How long is it? Like that's all you could do is try to draw your own variables and see what works for you. But you know, I'll just tell you, it's always luck of the draw.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
But you keep building up, and then once you start going live, they're gonna know you as like a live TikTok show too. So that's definitely gonna help. It's gonna be really cool. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's good to see Spooky here, Nona Boss, Terry Brown, Damian K, Christina Bell. That's let me see if I missed anybody. And good old, actually that's Joey Roca. I think he uses his wife's account. So that's actually Joey Roca. So basically, guys, today is just kind of a cool kickback day. Since it's like my wife's birthday tonight and all that, you know, today is about giving. You know, it's about giving. You know, sharing some channels of friends of the channel. So here, let me show one of our friends of the channel. People I know that's not gonna, you know, send a strike or something. You know, so this is this here is Amber's Paraworld. And this video that I saw here is called my Epic Paranormal Evidence Clips compilation. So let's hear her compilation. That's pretty good. I like that effect.
Yeah, it is.
Some amazing clips of my paranormal evidence. Okay. Headphones recommended, but I'll have the link after the show.
They're
for
here.
this.
They're not happy that I'm here. They want to be left alone. Who is that a picture of? What's his nickname? Who is this? Can you tell me his name? Got a stick on my head. Are you coming? Come on, I'm already recording. That is an amazing birdhouse. I need one of those.
Remember, guys, I'll have the link so you could probably put up on your phone and you could probably read the letters easier that's in our video. Because I'm doing it from a YouTube, you know, the letters might be blare, but it's still cool.
The reason I just heard someone in my head say, "No, you don't." I don't know who it was. So if you guys ever get a chance to come here, she has so boy. I'm a good boy.
Bears talking on a plane. Wow, that'd be weird. That'd be wicked. That would be weird. You know, the gifts, you know, if you have a gift like that and you're on a plane, it's not like you go anywhere you want. The only place you could probably go is to the bathroom. That's about it.
Yeah, I just find it amazing that she's on top of her game, even in a plane, you know, and paranormal activity can be all the way up there. I think it's truly fascinating. I haven't been on a plane in a few years, but can't wait to, you know, tap into it.
Yeah, but like, I want to know, I'd be curious to know on that plane, did some people die on that plane? You know, how did the spirits get on there? Did they follow somebody and just stayed on the plane? They like flying? Right. You know, there'll be some interesting questions on, you know, why is there spirits on a plane?
Very interesting, because planes are like high stress atmospheres, you know, because people are not used to that. So even if they don't die on the plane, they could die, you know, a couple days after from just being so stressed, and maybe their nerves and bloodstream could be all effed up.
It'd be interesting.
Hattie, are you still here with me?
Wow.
So
I met a dead man. That'd be wicked.
This is just a nice compilation of awesome places too. But the fact that she can narrow down her hour-long expeditions and give us some special stuff.
It's a lot of work.
This video, she got like a couple million views. I think 1.5 or something.
Wow. Wow. Real fairies in slow-mo. Oh, that's a cool one. It's very cool. You see? And what was cool about that, because if it was just going to the car, you could probably, you know, a skeptic being, you know, it's a lint or something, but it went to the car, then it went back. So now how can you explain going forward and back to not be real? You know what I mean? So that was kind of cool how it went that way and back. So that was a good find. That was a good one. I hear cops. The house that she haunts, chapter 1. Yeah, look at that thing back there.
Oh, I see it. That's awesome.
And when you watch that from the beginning, it looked like it was trying to walk.
It did. It didn't just look like an orb or anything flying. It did look like a presence on the ground. Yeah, yes. Walking.
Yes.
That was awesome.
It wasn't just an orb, like a circle. It was like, looked like it was like, then flew forward. Actually, here, let's go back a little bit on that one. Let's do that one again. That one was so neat. Look. It's like, yeah,
it's taking strides.
Yeah, and then it's like, so that was a cool one.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You know, that was a good one. Let me see here. Let me show. Like I said, guys, today is like a birthday kind of day. It's like today's just show and tell, showing some good people from the community some of their stuff. Let me see. Let me share this screen. This one is this one's from unexpected frightening message during a live ghost box session. So I try to find videos that's kind of surrounding EVPs in a way, you could say. So I guess you could say this is kind of a slight paranormal news in some ways. So, and this is from Purgatory Paranormal of New York. Let's see this frightening message.
You point.
Is your name Michael?
Good girl.
Stop that, please.
It's like
Five. You want me to stop?
oh crap.
Oh crap.
They
Why do you want me to stop?
listen.
Hey, Joyce, good to see you.
Yeah. Hey, Buzz.
That's a power bus, Sandy. Why do you want me to stop?
20. Look behind you, bad runner.
Hey, Sandy, thanks for coming.
This ghost likes to call everybody idiots. Guys, this is only 4 minutes long, but I like reading the messages because it's kind of giving the story, and whatever's coming through that ghost box, to me, no expert, it sounds pretty intelligent, and it's got a message here.
About tonight, Spirit. Can't visit today.
Shot. Ooh, wow. You guys read that? Goodness, he went off without you. Shot in the brain. Who are they talking about? I mean, shot in the brain. I can see where she's talking about. This is kind of a message you kind of don't want to hear. But you know, if you're gonna play in the paranormal, you got to be ready for everything. You know, you can't accept good or bad. You got to accept everything that's coming from it. So, and I appreciate she putting it in words so we can hear it.
Hi, Dory.
Bruce?
Michael, what can we talk about tonight?
Hi, Mom. The world will end. Want to see? Damn.
Who's that? Who is that, Andrew? Who is it you're trying to see we can speak to? Hello, Pony. Hello. Hello, Pony. You guys starting to call me that now, too? That's fine.
We can't bug you. Except you. Yes, your
Thanks,
mom.
Dory.
Isn't that interesting? Because, you know, you saw the word mom a couple times. And the thing is, anybody who knows her she is like a mom. I mean, she's got that attitude, like, oh, she's right here. She's right here in the chat. She's right there. Hi, that's me. They call me mom all the time. It's interesting because it matches her personality. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like they're recognizing the personality of the person. I wonder if you and I were on that box session, what would they say about us?
Right. Crazy dudes. I think it's very intelligent though. Like that one line about the shot to the head, that was like, I don't know, 14 words. So there was a lot going on.
Shot in the head.
And I'm trying to watch these waves and trying to see if there's some kind of message in that. And when some of the voices come in, it really acts up. And then other times it's kind of calm. So that might be like positive and negative spirits, or just people that are at peace, or then others that need help. It's just very interesting. But the waves are really cool. It's a different take than the normal spectrogram waves.
And it looks like there's like a minute or like 45 seconds left. We got to finish this through.
Michael, what's going to talk about tonight? What are we allowed to talk about? Would you let some spirits talk to us, please?
That is pretty awesome. Let me see here. Let me go. Let me get that. Well, I realized. Oh, shoot! I was on another tab. Thanks for watching. That's awesome.
That tab that skipped past, it was about Gabby Petito going missing, and that it could have been connected to her, but could be connected to many other girls just like her.
Yeah, that's great. That's great work, and a lot of great work, and not just great work. For her to write it out for us to hear it, because if I was listening to it the way my hearing is, I probably would have heard this word, that word, but I wouldn't be hearing it in a sentence. So now I was hearing it in a sentence. Now I got like an image of what they were trying to say. But man, the world.
I wonder how many times she has to listen through to actually get the message. And I know she pops into my premieres a lot, but I really want her to come to Sasquatch Spirits. It's going to be in a few weeks. But I have a ghost box going while I'm hiking, and I interact with the ghost box from time to time, but it was more to record for the future and see if, clairvoyant people and people with that ear could maybe, comment in what they hear and maybe some answers. So I'm super excited about that, but that's a nice session, just like she said.
Yeah. Like Amber's Paraworld was watching yesterday. Then she got a phone call because, I was like having questions. Like, when I start a session, is there a certain good way to start a session? I'm not saying one's better than the other, but like what are the certain questions you get more answers to than these kind of questions? So I can cut to the chase. So you can learn a lot from these people who do this every day, every other day, where we, like you said, you and I will play with it from time to time, but I don't use it every day. She does. She might have pointers of what to ask first and how to ask it, because you never know. Now, like I said, guys, today is that day of just celebrating, showing good channels. This next channel I will show, I'm going to pop up, is actually the South Squatching South Florida, who is actually, I'm not going to, well, you guys saw parts of the footage of Connor and them over the weekend, working on their documentary and stuff, and I can't wait.
It was legendary.
You guys are working hard on it, so I'm glad you're working hard on it, and I hope, I don't care how long I have to wait. Don't ever try to put it out faster than you should. Put it out when it's ready. So when it's ready, it's here. And looking at his channel, he's got a lot of good guests. Claude Nall, live with Brian Bland, live with Dave Shelley from Skunk Ape HQ, live with Bigfoot Anon. You know.
And right there, guys, fun fact, that's my car. Well, that's my mom's car, but I'm driving it.
Oh, in the
At
beginning.
the beginning of Matt's show.
Oh, really? Here, let's see.
The very beginning, where you already passed that clip.
Oh, okay. And then the Young Guns. You guys remember them? The Young Guns. We had everybody except Evan D. I never had him.
We had a Young Guns camp out, man, just for all the people that don't know. Me, Tyler Howell, and Squatch in South Florida, Matt Williamson, we went up to Flat Rock Booger's house this past weekend, and it was just remarkable. It was one of the best times of my life. We recorded some groundbreaking stuff, got awesome footage, had awesome talks and hikes with Flat Rock and his brother, met his dog Boo, who is a Bigfoot dog, had campfires, went to the capital of Alabama, Bigfoot, Evergreen. It's pretty much the big town that Flat Rock's in. And there's a documentary called The Town That Loved Bigfoot. And we're pretty much going to follow that up, but in our own metaphysical, spiritual way. And our evidence is groundbreaking, man. And it all started in the Green Swamp right after the day after the Great Florida Bigfoot Conference, when me, Nana Boss, Kat, and Matt all went out and we had that crazy knocking encounter that Matt and a Sasquatch, really created rapport. And now seeing it unfold ever since then is very cool. And it gets really spooky. And right now I got some CBD rub on my back. And I don't know if you guys have been seeing, I'm not like screaming and using my arms as much as possible, but I hurt my back loading up the car. We survived the dang jungle, but I get hurt in the in-between, but that's usually how it goes. But yesterday we got to hang out and hike and explore with Donnie Miller from Standing Goats Rescue. And he is a legend in his own right. Bigfoot Odyssey, Sasquatch Chronicles, and then we've interviewed him on here. Mm-hmm. His channel is amazing. Got to meet all the goats, Littlefoot, Tonka, a lot of real cool, fun creatures. And of course they broke out free and we're running into the swamp, and it was a good time, man.
No, yeah, exactly. So guys, check out. He's got some great interviews. Look, there's Amber's Paraworld. I mean, he's doing the right thing. He's interviewing everybody, not just technically from a certain community. He's actually interviewing people from different communities, which is great. And here's like Donnie Miller. Here is one with Donnie Miller. Like you said, he's got one for everything. I mean,
so we start going.
Matt has a really cool interview style too, and he has really covered all his bases. He does his research on the researchers and the people who are witnesses, and a lot of his people are like groundbreaking. Like Claude Naw has telepathy with Sasquatch, and then Dave Shealy, he's been doing skunk ape research for like 4 decades, and he owns the headquarters, the museum down in the Everglades. And then, Donnie Miller, they became friends, and then this unfolded to us going hiking and having an exclusive expedition yesterday. And it was just so amazing, man. And to combine all of the, Florida and spiritual essence of it all, man, it's going to be something to behold. And just stay posted on Matt's channel for a trailer for the documentary. I don't want to put any time on it, but we are done filming it. So he is just breaking down all the audio. We had some trail cams. We had audio recorders. Oh man, it's just so crazy. But the things we heard and the things that happened. The first night we slept with all 3 of us. Tyler, it was me and Matt, and then Tyler. And then the next night, Tyler left, and it was just me and Matt in the woods. And it was a 3-minute golf cart ride into the woods at Flat Rocks. He was even trying to tell us to, camp on the yard the last night. He was a little nervous for us, but we survived just by, the hair on our tongue, or the cat's tongue. But man, it was so wild. And I'm just so excited for all you guys to see it. We had like 4 or 5 different cameras rolling. Yeah, we popped into the Gypsy Road show late at night. We were setting up a trail cam, and it was just a remarkable time. And the evidence we recovered was very special. Matt had a parabolic dish, what looks like a satellite for audio, and we got the Sasquatch. So I'm super excited. We might be the next Sierra Sounds, the next Ron Moorhead. And then we had Flat Rock doing his normal recordings from the house too. And he was radioing back to us and saying, you know, I hear a big one walking towards you. Real wild stuff, man. It was.
I can't wait.
My life.
I can't wait because, you know, when you watch Matt's channel, he's a little bit more serious. He gets down to the point. I mean, that's just the way he does it. He's a little bit more serious. He wants to pin down. He wants to get answers. You know. Then you got yourself. You're serious, but you're more relaxed in a way. You're more like, let's have some fun. You know. I'm not saying he's not fun. Matt is fun, but your guys' personality are different, but working together, what makes it so cool. Different ways.
For sure.
Like, hey, when I do interviews, it's a lot different than Matt, you know? But that's what I love about these different channels, because everybody has a different style and you can watch it and you can learn from it. And if we were all exactly the same, then we'd all be boring if we're all the same.
Right. What would be the point? You know,
Yeah.
It was awesome. You know, spending that much time with Matt. He came in, I want to say like late Friday night. And then we were together up until last night, yesterday evening, nonstop. You know, we stayed in the same tent together. We're nonstop together, and we had some great times and some remarkable times. And we definitely had some challenging times, and even just our tactics. You know, we're all different, and it's a beautiful thing that we can come together as brothers and really go for the same purpose. And it was such a beautiful thing. And I know Tyler was there, and he was dying to stay with us longer, but he had to work. And oh man, it was just. Everything happened exactly how it was supposed to happen. Like, we had plans to go to like Apalachicola National Forest, Tate's Hell, but there was a burn. We even had a campsite set up in Ecofana Creek that we ended up not going to, but we stayed up at Flat Rocks an extra day. So it was just so crazy how it evolves just on the go. And oh man, it makes the best out of everybody. And it was a remarkable time. And the fact that we got to film it and share it, and it was awesome. And I'm a big road tripper, so I give so much props to Matt, you know, trucking it all the way dang from Boca Raton, Miami area, basically, all the way up here, and then up until Alabama. And I don't know if you saw my picture in Esto, Florida, where we were talking about Two-Toed Tom, the giant alligator that has killed, you know, people, livestock, mules, and battled against gunshots and dynamite and knives, machetes, really crazy stuff. So it was Bigfoot, boogers, and Gator Men. It was fun.
That's awesome. Guys, Dr. Wu, he actually he had things set up all day today. He's got some VA stuff, and anytime you go to VA, you're fucking there all day. So all that. Here's a short little UFO clip from Daily Dan.
High-speed chase with a bunch of helicopters flying. Last night we had another high-speed chase. A bunch of helicopters flying. That was late at night. Didn't hear much about details, but yeah, we don't know what this thing is. And right behind that object.
Now that object is kind of neat in a way, because it's not round. It's like almost rectangle, and it's not moving fast. Of course, it's moving slow. But then it looks like, if you look on top of the white, it almost looks like sometimes it's blinking. Let's see. See what I mean? It goes away. That's what I mean. People, everybody in this community has different videos of different things, and it's just cool to go to these different channels and just checking it out. And now, am I here calling that a UFO? Well, technically, unidentified flying object, it is. You know, but am I saying that's a spaceship from outer space? No. But it is interesting what's floating up there above the house.
Yeah, it's a strange object.
Last night we had another high-speed chase.
And look, see how blank? It had a little blank right on top, and then it goes away. There it goes again. A blank, and it goes away.
Everybody keep your eyes to the sky. You know, they're out there more than they appear, even during the day, but especially during the night. And just to answer Dina, how big is Flat Rock's property. I think it was about 30 acres is his property, and then it borders some like lumber land, but it's all hills, so they'll never be able to take the trees out of there. And he's actually trying to purchase that, but it just goes on for endless. It's really cool because the Sepulga River is a really big hotspot for the Flat Rock boogers and the evergreen Bigfoot. And the actual river goes into his backyard, and there's a clip of me falling into the river and taking a spill. So hopefully all you guys drop comments onto Matt's videos and say, make sure that makes the cut into the movie. But yes, man, it was so cool. But Dina, it is about 30 acres and then goes on for hundreds of more. You can really get turned around back there. And then even just his neighboring properties all are super strange and go through strange corridors. And then I also want to say thank you to Miss Parker as well, because she bought me a few coffees over the weekend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. That was great support, and it helped us out on the road big time. Thank you so much.
Here's another friend of the channel who's been on this channel. Let me show you. She's fun. She is just fun. Roman Muscati. She's in the chat too. She is just fun. Guys, her channel is just fun. I mean, look at, I love it.
Hello. Welcome to Fun Time. I'm Roman Muscati. How's everyone doing? It's baby Muscati. Happy weather?
I love it.
Been in love? Or are you waiting for that special someone to come? Like
I
me?
love it. I love it.
What if you have? This one's for you. Here we go. The angel of love. Blah, 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 blah.
I love it. I mean, it's just, she's loving life. And, you know, and you know, she's been on our channel talking about the third eye and stuff. And she's got a lot of stuff. She's got a lot of good paranormal stuff, you know, but I just love it that she can have fun.
Super weird. So no wonder the aliens like to, you know, keep an eye on her. It's wild. It's a spectacle. I love it.
Isn't it fun? So that's a good one. Now, actually, the next person is actually Flat Rock's channel.
Heck yeah.
Flat Rock's channel. So here's Flat Rock's channel.
And guys, just like to see the locations and to do reenactments of some of the pictures was so trippy. Because Flat Rock's video is the one that hit like 5 million on my TikTok. So to be able to go up to his mom's house right where it was banged on, super special. And Kenny was so inspirational being out there. Like, we had 3 young guns out there and we were the ones keeping up with him. So it was wild. But it's no surprise because he has to keep up with Boo, the Bigfoot dog. So when you're keeping up with the dang Black Lab, king of the court, you're gonna be pedal to the metal. But it was so awesome. And Evergreen, Alabama, guys, anybody that wants to do some background on, you know, the background of our expedition, check out Flat Rocks, of course, but check out the town that loved Bigfoot. It will give you just that culture. Like when we were at Waffle House, we were talking to all the locals, you know, because I'm loud and proud about it, you know. And our awesome waitress both mornings was Lisa. She was a Caribbean queen, you know, a big girl that loved Bigfoot, and it was so cool to talk to her. And she wanted to come out with us, and man, it would have been something special. But yeah, man, Flat Rock was a great host, and this channel is great. Let's get him to 1,000 here soon.
Yeah, let's check out it is Living with Bigfoot compilation photos. Let's look at his photos. I know I played before on my paranormal news, but this is giving today. Today's about giving. Oh, let me make it bigger. Sorry. Taking photos, just.
And in the future, you guys could all pause these and enlarge it because you'll start to see their cheekbones, their eyes, the dark shadows, even their lips. It's really cool.
I missed the Waffle House. That's the only thing I like about Maryland. I miss going to the Waffle House. I really do. The chili's good there.
I had the Texas Melt, and then I had the main, just like Grand Slam or whatever. Not the Denny's Grand Slam, but whatever the equivalent is.
I'm one of those rare people that I like. I miss the Waffle House. We don't have that here in Washington. I miss it.
Bring back the Seattle Supersonics and Waffle House.
I remember we had a fast food chain. I don't know if they're still around on the Midwest. Boston Market. I miss their food, man. Oh God, mashed potatoes. The Waffle House is the best. Yes, it is. Squash yourself, Florida. You came late. We just showed your channel.
He'll definitely check it out. It's really trippy watching all these because I got to see all these trees and I'm like, dang, I remember that spot. It's good that Matt got home safely. He got home last night at like 2 a.m. Man, you know, a long road trip like that, when you really test the boundaries of reality, no place like home. And Flat Rock truly gave us a treat, just like he said. And then the fact that we got to link up with Donnie Miller, and I got to show him some of my hometown haunts, and it was really funny. On our last drive back to my house, I was quizzing Matt on the spot. So I'm like, all right, what happened there? He's like, Dog Man. All right, what happened there? He's like, Haunted Cemetery, Green Orbs. He's like, and then even before I got to ask the next one, he's like, and the deer camp is right across the street from there, that they got the 12-foot high fences to keep out the dogs. So it was really cool, man. It was a wild experience. And Flat Rock Booger, the capital state of Alabama, Evergreen, Alabama. And it was trippy, man. You got to go through some barbed wire fences just to get to his house. So the mailman keeps his distance.
Let me I'm going to repeat myself for a second, people. I see a lot of people that weren't here from the beginning of the show. If you weren't here from the beginning of the show, the show where I was doing EVP yesterday, I was doing EVP on the Paranormal News Channel, and something cool happened. For all those people who just came in, I will show you the video, because I know a lot of you who were here, you're going to have to suffer again. Cool.
Keep showing it, man. Repost that like 3 more times on TikTok.
Here we go, guys. During the show, I was doing an EVP, asking questions. I was getting questions from the chat, what to ask, like command them to speak, that kind of stuff. So a lot of these questions I asked actually was coming from the chat. And then there was a part when I said, make something move. And something did move. So if you weren't here from the beginning of the channel, if you watched the show yesterday, this is what happened. Is there anybody here with me? I command you to answer me. Is there anybody here with me? If there is somebody here with me, can you make something move? Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Hey, guys, I was excited. Trust me, I was actually excited because I wasn't expecting. I'm like, of all things, move. Oh! And guys, the reason I was pointing because I was hearing it, and then I was literally pointing because I was watching it like unravel. I mean, it was just like it was so cool. And then I did try. I did try to let me share the screen for a second here. Her windows right here. I did try to now. Actually, here, guys. During that time when I was asking to move, you do hear 2 knocks. Might be quick, but here, this might be a little loud for you.
Something move.
Right there. Right there. 2 knocks, and then. Now the reason that's loud, I have it at 400 volume up. And then I told people that in the chat that, you know, my hearing is not good, but I still have the file. So if one of you out there have a better program, email me. It's in the description. Gypsy Road Effect at Gmail, True Thought News. It's all in the description of the email address. And I'll email you the file if you want to stick it to your machine. Maybe here's something that I'm missing, because I don't have low hearing. I lost low hearing when I was a kid. So something might be said. I'm just not catching it, but maybe you guys can. So if one of you guys want that file, let me know. And that file that I showed on that screen came from this, not the video itself. So like Connor told me I should listen to both the video and that, 2 different audio formats. And maybe you can hear something one versus the other. So that, to me, that was my highlight. So for the people who missed the beginning of the show, and
we're going to show it at the end of the show too.
I just thought it was cool because, like I said, it happened right at the. It was just like you couldn't plan that. Now some people say, "Well, Eric, you probably planned it to come down." Okay, if I planned it to come down, it waited to the middle of the show to come down when I say to come down. Now here's a guy that Connor and I had on the channel. Like I said, today's like a birthday kind of a deal because my wife's birthday tonight. That's why I'm doing the show now. I'm giving back. The way I'm giving back is I'm showing friends of the channel show videos. Now, here's a lot of you don't know. He's been on our channel. Brink Books. Okay. KW Brinks is a guy who lives in Japan. And he was a professor at a college. And he married over there, and he lives there, and he talks about the Japanese Bigfoot. We all talk about Bigfoot here in America, and this guy, guys, his channel, I mean, he's got a lot of footage and he researches. I mean, he researches for the Bigfoot, how to find lost castle, and it has different things too. How to find a lost castle. So where do they go? The Hibagon Japanese Bigfoot. So he's got a lot of great stuff. And let me see here. Maybe I'll play let me see. This one might be
1981. Yamano. No date. A Hibagon was spotted outside of a health center. And that's all I have on that.
I love talking to him, though. That was really cool.
A Hibagon was sighted in Mitsugi, some 37 miles south of Mount Hiba. The creature was an estimated 2 meters tall, 6'5". That's pretty big. And the witness said it was carrying a stone tool. A stone tool.
That's the link to this video, guys, and you can subscribe from him from there.
An axe. A stone tool like an axe. So, you know that these creatures have language.
Language?
Some of them do, at least. And now, if you believe this witness, tool use, tool manufacture and use. Stone tool, like an axe. Or maybe...
So you guys can see that he studies, not just studying the Bigfoot. I mean, he's studying Japanese Bigfoot, but he's studying more than just the Bigfoot itself. He's studying that they probably have tools too. I mean, they got to eat, I'm sure they're beyond like lions and tearing their mouths into the stomach and ripping like zombies. I'm sure they might have tools of their prey, cooking food and all that, because they got to eat like anybody else, and they're smarter than us. They can't get caught. I mean, they outsmart us. I mean, we might get lucky, but beyond just getting lucky, they are superior beings to us.
See if you could pull up the one that he posted of the Hibagon corpse that was found.
Oh, let's see here. Let me go back.
You'll recognize it, of course.
Yeah, it's like down here. Close up of the Bigfoot skull, Heptagon Japanese.
Well, hello, and what in the world is this? Well, if you're new here, this is a Hibagon, a Japanese Bigfoot. The corpse of a Japanese Bigfoot, found on or around Mount Hiba, which gives its name to the Hibagon, the Hiba monster. And this is in the northern part of Hiroshima Prefecture. I'm Kyle. I live 3 hours away in Fukuyama. I'm trying to learn all we can about this creature and share and compare notes
And
with
share.
our friends in North America and everywhere on this.
Hear what he said. He's here to share, trade information, and let everybody know about it. I mean, he was a professor in college. And guys, what's so cool about him is we tried to get him on the show. He never used StreamYard before, and the StreamYard didn't work. It just said it couldn't connect. He probably was using on a phone, and I don't know if StreamYard doesn't recognize the phone for Japan. I don't know. But we still was able to do it because he called me on the cell phone, and we were doing it with the cell phone next to the speaker. So we got an interview done, and he will be coming back in the future. He said he will come back, and he's just working on getting some better computer equipment so he doesn't try to do it on his phone.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was definitely a bucket list for us. We interviewed a live researcher from Japan. Like that was something. And he definitely had some cool information. Definitely everybody go back to that interview and check it out. But I'm excited for next time, 100%. And when I shared that on TikTok, it blew up. People were ranting and raving. Some were saying it was fake. Others were saying, "Oh, this is the evidence." And then a lot of people were saying like this was found, decades ago. And I'm pretty sure that's what he said too.
Yeah. And guys, if you listen to him, he has some information. Like he actually has some charts of where the sightings are supposed to be, the hot spots of the sightings of the Hibagon Bigfoot. And then he showed us a chart of missing people. And when he put it close together, it was like all the missing people were in almost all the hot spots of the Hibagon Bigfoot. Am I saying that they were all missing because of the Bigfoot? But you got to recognize almost every circle of missing people and that almost lined up perfectly. So you got to say there's something to it.
Definitely something to it.
Does Japan have the Dogman?
I think we asked him that. He did say there was some other type of rival creatures of the Hibagon. So maybe it would fall under a Dogman or lycanthrope, werewolves, but maybe just some other bigger, badder monsters.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say, I mean, you have to have 3-4 skeletons to actually say this one's different. This one's different. I mean, unless you have all these skeletons, I mean, we might think, Bigfoot Anon could be on a research and think he saw a Dogman. It could be a regular Bigfoot, or he saw a Bigfoot that looks scarier like a Dogman. I mean, we might not be seeing exactly what we think we're seeing. We don't know. I mean,
100%. When we were looking for the Flat Rock boogers, we might have came across some other type of creatures too. So in our From Fear to Understanding documentary, definitely expect more than Bigfoot.
Oh, you know what? Oh, where is it? Oh, fuck. I wanted to show some. I wanted to show something. It might be. Let me see here. This might be a little crazy to you guys or not, but of course, yesterday during the show, I saw beer factories. We saw how the Paranormal was making paranormal beer at a factory. So I thought, hey, I'm going to start sending emails to all the beer factories and in other countries to see, hey, we want to make a beer together? You want to sponsor the channel? and this is all for fun, guys. This is all for fun. So let me see here. Thanks for taking time. I really appreciate thinking of us, potential business partner. Not looking to start up a new. Hold on, that's not the one. That's not the one. Give me a second here.
While he's finding that, I want to shout out someone that sent some samples to me. On the Green CBD sent me a bunch of cool samples. I got gummies and then this rub-on for Remedy. And man, it's really taking care of my back. But these are some of the best tasting gummies I've ever had. And it's got me feeling a little less pain. But it's actually for golf, this kind of CBD. So they gave me a bunch of gum as well. So I'm going to use it on my expeditions. And I can't wait.
I found it.
On the Green CBD. Thank you.
I found it. This is a beer factory in Hungarian. Hungarian. I told you I was just having fun sending it everywhere. So it was spelled in Hungarian language. So what I did was I put it through my translator. And let me go to my translator. I don't care if we get a sponsor. We'll go anywhere. And then I put it through the translator. And it says Hungarian. Our colleagues will contact you shortly regarding your letter. Our customer service is available between. So we'd like to thank you for your request. Our colleague will contact you shortly regarding your letter. So a group in Hungarian supposed to be calling me today from that email. If they do or not, I don't know. I thought it was fun. I thought it was cool. Hey, wherever, we'll make a Paranormal Highway beer somewhere, or a Bigfoot Anon beer, or take a sponsor of the channel. So you never know who's going to respond. Of all people, Hungarian responded.
Yeah, aim high, man.
It does. Hey, why not? So here's another a friend of a channel that's been probably with my channel almost from the beginning. Her name is Nicole. She's from through the Vel Paranormal. I met her through our paranormal demon hunter, Van Life, and
is it Clown Van Life?
Clown, yeah, clowns with an S. So it's weird. It's different. It's clowns with an S, and she's been with the channel forever. And here's one of her videos. It looks like a little fun video. It's called Bigfoot Likes Orange Soda. 2 minutes long. Let's check this out. She's a friend of the channel.
All right, so I come out here to get our offering bowl. She's usually in there. They have took their soda can and their chocolate. Offering bowl is completely empty this time. I'll be retrieving the trail can here in a minute. Look at this one. I get around here and get the soda can. Check it out. It's actually like cracked open or just smashed open. Oh, there's a couple down in here. We got the ball smashed down. On this side. Here's our can. Not been open that way. It's got holes. What's your holes?
Hey, I like Sunkiss too.
Somebody opened it somehow. It's empty. There's our chocolate wrapper. I'm gonna grab the trail can way over there. Good day, you. So that was turkey, so I love you. That's my way over here to the trail can. So we will pack up and move on out of here.
Hey, it is interesting, right? The can was drank, but not from the top. With a bunch of little holes, a lot of little holes on the side.
Yeah, something kind of chewed into it probably, and it was leaking out. That's definitely pretty interesting. I'm not sure what happened with the frame, because I could tell she was trying to film horizontal, but the camera took it and put it the other way.
And you can see she's got a lot of. That's a shirt one. What's this one? Shirt.
So I was going to check this out, but
That is a spooky little house.
It is posted. So we're trespassing up there.
Forget trespassing. Go for it. I mean, there's a.
So I was going to check this out, but if you look, it is posted. So we're trespassing up there.
Now here's a another good channel. I mean, World Bigfoot Radio. I don't have, he's not here in the chat to give me permission to play any of the things, but you can see that he's got a lot of interviews. He interviewed Bigfoot Michigan Rob just 6 days ago.
I'm supposed to be on World Bigfoot Radio here soon, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
he's got a nice following.
No, he's got a very good following and all that, and
he has some good information and some crazy encounters and experiences that he's had and reported on that are next level, that break some people's paradigm. That's why you have to start thinking outside the box. I know that's what this channel represents, is paranormal and Sasquatch go hand in hand, because humans and supernatural and average day life are miraculous. So World Bigfoot Radio really puts it into perspective when he's talking about like 24-inch, footprints being found. Think how tall that creature is.
And look, he's got a UFO video too. Carolina UFO caught. Like I said, it says I don't have permission. I don't want to play without the person's permission. California UFO caught on camera, and there's another one, flying saucer and Bigfoot.
Yeah, Duke is very cool. I hope I get to visit him one day. I hope I get to visit Long Island Bigfoot. Hope I get to visit Colorado Bigfoot. Hope I get to go to Bluff Creek. That's definitely going to be in my next, 15 months in this Bigfoot plan.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many good people out there. It's all that, and then let me see here. Here's a cool, fun channel. It's more of a chat channel. It's not like going out doing the research, but you got Chad Smith Podcast is a pretty fun channel where it's like they have good guests on it. Now they're in connections with Paranormal Chop Shop, so I don't know exactly how it works, but they're on both each other's channels. So, for example, like Tuesdays and Thursday, it's Chad Smith's channel with most of the time Paranormal Chop Shop Sonny on it. But then on Fridays at 6, they do it on Sony's channel, and they always have guests. The UFO Garage Party, Unidentified S4. They had the butt stuff on there. I was actually on their channel, and Bigfoot Anon was on the Paranormal channel. So, they do more guests than I don't know. Do they go on researching themselves, Connor? They just basically have people come on and talk about it, right?
Yeah, they I don't know. Sonny, he lives in haunted, Fresno area.
Yeah.
He's had paranormal encounters. I don't think he really goes on investigations like weekly or daily. But he's Native American, has that third eye sight. He has that all the time. Chad Smith, he is an oracle reader now, and he is doing interviews. I haven't seen him, hit up many haunted spots, but I'm sure that's definitely on the horizon. But then they have Spooky Morales over there too, who is a very cool little third leg to that tripod. And yeah, I see that, Dan. I know. I'm going to hit up the Georgia Guidestones again, and then Scape or Swamp to see the Lizard Man, and then might slide by your neck of the woods as well.
Yes.
But yeah, Chad Smith's podcast is a really cool morning show, Tuesday and Thursday. It's 9 to 12 Central Time for me. So I love that little pocket of time. It helps me get through the first 2 hours of work in the morning.
Yeah,
I
you
can
don't
just
have to get serious.
in the background.
Exactly. You play in the background. You don't have. I mean, yeah, they're serious. You listen to them, but you guys, you know what I mean. I mean, it's something that you can just play in the background, listen to it, and then jump in the chat if you want. And then sometimes after 9:30, 9:15, 9:30, they actually open up for people to jump on. And a lot of times I'll jump on. If Bigfoot Anon's there, we both jump on and all that. Now, let me show you guys one of our favorite channels, myself and Bigfoot Anon. He actually mentioned the name earlier. Our good friend, Long Island Bigfoot. I mean, he's like, he's that, I don't know how you can describe. He's like that, you know, if you need something done, you want just flat out straight information with no bullshit or nothing. Mike.
It's straight to the point, no BS, and he's very consistent. He's probably one of the only people out there more than me. Man, he's always releasing videos too, and he has a special connection with the forest. He went out there to heal initially, and it showed him there's so much more to life. And then he met a Bigfoot named Bubba, and he's seen some other Sasquatch, and a lot of the information he has is next level. And I definitely admire him, man. And he's been nothing but open arms to me and my generation of researchers and investigators.
You just put one out 3 hours ago in 3 minutes. Let's check it out. He don't mind. He don't care if we do this.
He's had some crazy footage that has really blown up and went viral.
Yes.
He goes out with Montauk is Strange a lot. In Montauk and Long Island, it all goes back to like the Philadelphia experiment and the Montauk monsters, that one weird creature that washed ashore, you know, in the New York coast. And there's pictures of it. It looks really crazy. But man, I definitely admire those guys. They go to forbidden camps and abandoned places. It's awesome.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. When he speaks, you know, you really want to listen.
And he's had run-ins with other type of creatures too. The rake. It's like a cave crawler for the ones who don't know. He's very observant.
Yes, I said that in the past, that I learned from him to look at the environment, look at the ground, look at the grass, look at the bent trees. Don't just look for footprints of stuff. Look for evidence of something being there. Because you know a human stepping versus an animal. I'm not calling a Bigfoot an animal, but a bear stepping. You know, I don't consider Bigfoot as a animal. Actually, we're all animals in a way. We're all animals. We can talk better.
I don't know, man. They can talk from their mouth like us, and they can also talk from their stomach.
I think I meant we talk better to each other. We understand each other. But like you said, they have their own language, their own tools. Or some, like you said, some people say they talk through this.
Yeah, they don't even need language for most of the part.
Mike has had great footage of cloaking at times. Yeah. I mean, he has footages of everything. I mean, different footages, and he'll just put it out there for you to look at.
Yeah, he's just balls to the wall, and he just pretty much goes out there with the phone most of the time. So that's very inspiring for everybody. Like, hit the trails, bring your vibes, do your research on the history of the place, combine it all, and maybe you can have something appear.
Yeah. Yeah. And then here's another good channel. You have Northern Michigan Bigfoot.
Yes.
They're
always popping in our chats.
Yes. Yeah. And he's got different links, different. Can you say? I mean, like you said, he's a lot like Long Island, like Mike. He just goes out there, shoots, camera on, and then we make the judgment. Here's one that's only 4 minutes 57 seconds called Sap and Bigfoot.
Check out around the 30-minute mark. There's something moving back there.
Oh, let's check it out. We're at 15 seconds, 20 seconds, getting closer. Here we go. Oh, yep, right there. I saw that. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was like tan colored or light brown, it seemed.
Yeah, it's here. Let me see if I let me go back a couple seconds and I'll slow motion it. Normal, slow. Let's see. Right there. It's like,
yeah, there's some kind of movement. It looks darker than the first time I saw it.
yeah, right. Especially when you kind of slow motion it. Right there, it's a little darker.
It kind of peeks out from that tree.
Yep, and what's cool about that is when you see something like that, that means he's really studying his footage himself. He's like looking, because I mean that could be easily passed on if you're watching a video, but he was actually looking every single part of that tree when he's really looking at this video. So that's some deep research right there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then, man, I don't know if I want to show you guys this guy's channel. This might, I don't know. I'm taking a chance here, guys. I don't know if I want to show this channel. Some crazy guy named Bigfoot Anon. Some crazy guy. Best Bigfoot footages. Skunk, ape. That was a good one. And guys, if you don't know who Bigfoot Anon, he's some guy named Connor. But the thing is, when you watch his video, there is a difference sometimes between like this is a difference between like Mike and them. Sometimes Mike and them, Northern Bigfoot, they'll shoot the footage. They're out there, they're shooting it, and then they'll evaluate it and look at it and tell you like when to look. Connor, it's like a storyteller. When he's walking, he's telling you the history of the area, of the place. So you're getting a lot of information, and it's not about just finding the shot. I mean, he wants to have the shot. Of course, who doesn't? But he tells you the story and the history of the area that he's looking in. And guys, that takes a lot of research and time. And sometimes I sit there and like, God, how does this fucking guy know this much? Does he study it right before he goes to an area, or he just already knows this? So actually, Connor, you're right there. That's the guy right there. I mean, when you pick an area to go to, do you kind of already know about the area, or you also like heard something and you're investing or you're studying it? I don't know, through Google, history, books. How do you know so much about areas that you visit?
Yeah, it's really a combination, because it depends on if I'm super familiar with the spot, or if it's new to me. I definitely do a quick search, through the BFRO to see, because you could break that down state, then county, and then you could basically see if there's been any documented reports. And then you can really scour YouTube. But I've just listened to so many reports that I've, started to collect data and regions and locations. But just up here, like when we went up to Flat Rocks, I was researching in the car while Matt was driving, trying to find all the other hot spots. And it was really cool because Flat Rock lives there, and we were still taking him to locations like right outside of where he knew about. So it was really cool to show a local some new spots, even about his terrain. But then all the stuff around here, that just takes months and digging into reports and then talking to people, lay of the lines, and then knowing the history of just even like Florida area, just outside of the Bigfoot and the paranormal, if you know like cool things about the town, maybe that connects with all the energy. So it's really just a mixture of everything. But I've always been the type that I'm like well researched. Like when I went to sporting events, I always was bringing cards of the players that would be there, of assistant coaches that I could get their autographs. Like I'm always, using Google or Instagram, hashtagging things, or Twitter to find news. Like I'm an investigative journalist first and foremost. Like, so I dig for the truth. I dig for information. And then, then it all just transpires. I happen to be a writer and entertainer and podcast host too, then it all just transpires. But I always got some kind of ammunition for sure.
That's awesome.
I am going to be releasing a new video probably tomorrow or Friday because I'm going to work the next 3 days. So I'm going to do it during my work shift. But I have so much content. But my videos from this, I sent to Matt, and then it's going towards documentary. But once the documentary is out, I have 2 nice long videos that will be on my channel of behind the scenes of the movie. And I'm really looking forward to that. So it's going to be so cool. But I try to release like every 7 days. At least on the long one, but I was out in the woods this weekend, so it got pushed back. So I hope everybody's in there. But man, it was all according to plan too, manifestation, because that Dixie Cryptid interview has had my channel booming. And then Cam reposted my book post, and it was really cool because I got a couple more 100 subscribers from that. So next premiere and next lives, and when my radio show starts, I'm really excited to just see how it all unfolds and all the new faces. And a lot of people used to be like, oh, there's tons of mods in here. Hopefully it'll all balance out now, and all my friends from before on the small YouTube will end up, just falling in and keeping all the newbies in order, because you're going to be like, no, this community's already been established. But yeah, man, I have many new things to come on my YouTube, and then I still have many shorts too.
Here's another good friend of the channel.
And Eric, now that I'm monetized and kind of understand how that's working, I feel your pain on Reddit, because your videos are getting 6,000 on Reddit, 10,000 on Reddit, and then it doesn't transfer over to YouTube.
Nope.
It's like, dang, where's that advertisement even going? It's crazy.
Nope.
I feel you. Like, it's sad on a level that people are seeing it, but it also is like, man, you should be earning too, and that would just take the channel to new levels. You'd be at the head of Emerald City Con.
And I'm actually close. Okay, TikTok, I'm getting close to 1,000. Let me see here. We'll go back to Sasquatch Cowboy. In a second. On my Reddit page, I'm actually at 877. Heck
yeah, man. Keep building that up.
And of
course, I saw one of the comments like on the live was saying, I'm so glad I'm here. I found you guys from Reddit the other day. And that was really cool. I don't know if you saw that in the chat.
No, I did not. I didn't see that.
That happened a couple days ago. I think it was when me and Matt were driving home from Flat Rocks. But
that's awesome.
I also dang, just lost my train of thought. Oh, Yakima, the Yakima conference, how you kind of reach out to them. Well, Matt's buddy Mel is running that, I'm pretty sure. So, reach back out to him and tell him you're friends with Matt from Squatch, South Florida.
Well, Nona Boss told me about that, and I found Mel's Facebook, and I did message them, but I haven't got a message back because I already got my room rented out there. I already booked it.
Wow.
So, hey, it's a casino. It's at a casino. That's just fun. It's just, my buddy, if you guys went to Instagram, you saw a picture of my buddy. We were at Chuck E. Cheese on Saturday. And when I told them about the Bigfoot con, I told them at a casino, at an Indian casino, hotel, all connected in one. He's like, we're going. 'Cause Saturday, get on the van, you drive up there, you go have fun at a Bigfoot con. And then, if somebody wants to gamble, they can. And Yakima in Washington has like for Mexican food. Now Fresno has fantastic Mexican food. It's California, But for Washington, Yakima. If you like Mexican food, Yakima's got like the best Mexican food in the state. So we're gonna make a big party out of it. And anybody who lives in Washington, I'm gonna do meet up there. I'm gonna be there. So anybody's in Washington, Oregon, go to that con. Hopefully they don't reschedule it for the 4th time. But beyond that, come up there. We'll all have a party up there. Have a fun time. It's in October. Plenty of time to make plans. It's not like it's tomorrow and all that. But let's go back to Squatching Cowboys channel. Let me see. Let me find it again. This is the Squatching Cowboy. And this is actually the video where Connor and I are on this somehow. And I'll play some of it. And we'll see if you guys can spot Connor and I.
Yeah.
I think it's still on slow motion, bro.
Oh shit! You're right. I was like, for a second, like I don't remember that. God damn it! My fault, guys. For a second, I was like, man, this seems a little different. Am I just having? I was like, am I having a Mandela effect here on this? Here we go. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. It's a rock spot sometimes. It's over 9 a.m. Who's winning?
Do you guys spot us yet? Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Let them walk past. Hold on. Right there. Look who's on that wall. Wanted. Connor Flynn. Gypsy Row right next to him. We are actually in this video. That's, to me, that's like a, like a thank you in a way. Like that's a treat. That's a compliment. That's one of the best compliments you can do is when you put us in your commercial.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I didn't even notice it until a couple times around. That's how well it was hidden. That's the subliminal messages and TV programming. But yeah, man, this is hilarious. And you had the whiskey, so that might be on the lead of something. That definitely had something to do with you messaging the Hungarian officials.
That'd be funny. I'll know something's up if they call me and you're speaking Hungarian. I'll be like, huh? Hold on, translate. Google, translate. Let's see.
Well, just go find a nice Hungarian woman, out in Seattle, and maybe she can translate it for you.
What are you drinking, stranger?
I'm looking for the Squatching Cowboy.
That'd be me.
You're a wanted man, cowboy.
Reckon I'm right popular. You a non-subscriber?
That's what I do for a living. I watch YouTube videos and don't subscribe.
I love that.
Non-subscriber is not much of a living, boy. You don't have to do this. You can just ride on.
This video is so fun. It must have been fun doing this.
Yeah, I wish I was closer to Tom because I saw him posting casting calls and stuff, and that would have been really cool to show up to. I could have showed up at the end, the wanted sign, I'll be the next chapter. I'm gonna battle Cowboy, but I can't wait to see him again. We'll film something because now we're in this universe too.
Yeah, it's really cool. So he's got a cool, fun channel, guys, right there. And
his most recent videos are him going to Flat Rock Booger's house.
Oh yeah, right up here, yeah. Bigfoot in the dark, Bigfoot, Alabama. Yeah, you're right. and the Bigfoot capital of Alabama. I mean, he's got a lot of good stuff, and he's traveling. He's doing it. So, if you guys gotta check out his channel.
And I guess their camp recorded some good evidence too. So I'm super excited. I got a little bit of preview, so I know they recorded evidence, but I'm excited to hear it from Cowboy's channel too.
That's awesome. That is awesome. One channel, I'm always curious, whatever happened to them? Tippa TV, whatever happened to them? They haven't done.
We're still keeping an eye out for them, but they're awesome, and they do a lot of things through like different apps on their phone. You know, all the paranormal apps, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, it was something because when you go to their channel, the last video they put out was 4 months ago.
Yeah, I know they were supposed to be video people for the Bigfoot Odyssey 168 with us, but that ended up getting canceled or postponed. And that's supposed to be the 24th through the 1st. So, like, this would have been our final day out there in the swamp. But that's what was cool because we had a documentary fall through, and then we did something way more personable. You know, it was awesome.
Look at that number of views of their last video they put out.
Dang, that's scary. That's kind of like my video though too.
Oh my God, 666. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then what I've been
you might as well watch it so it could be 667.
Lately, what is your TikTok? Let me see. What is my TikTok? Let me see here. View profile. Here, I'll put my TikTok right there in the chat here. There you go.
Maybe you should change it to Paranormal Highway. Maybe just because Gypsy Road, I really like the name, of course. And you're nothing but paranormal and strange stuff. But for I know Gypsy Road, they're not going to understand. They hear Paranormal Highway, they know.
TikTok, I could probably do that. I know Reddit won't let me. Once you create an R, you is me. You're a user of the channel. But when you create a channel on R, it will. Reddit won't let you change it.
TikTok, you could definitely change it.
So yeah, I just haven't done that yet. And then on Sundays, a lot of times on Sundays lately, I actually go to Argos and Beyond because they do readings on Sundays.
Yep.
They do a lot of readings during the show, but on Sundays they do readings. So a lot of times on Sunday, actually it was their reading that talked about ancestors card for me. And then I took that card in Amber's Paraworld saying she saw a body next to me that was an ancestor, was related, and she said that the person wore glasses, and I don't know who that person is. So that's what caused me to do the EVP yesterday. I thought, well, since this card talks about an ancestor, wants to give me a message, and Amber's Paraworld, she saw an ancestor standing next to me on a private reading after a show. That's why I decided to do both together, and that's what happened. Is there anybody here with me? I command you to answer me. Is there anybody here with me? If there is somebody here with me, can you make something move? Oh, whoa, whoa. And I did that all because of Amber's Paraworld seeing somebody and then their card reading with ancestors. I thought, hey, maybe I could get maybe there is a message, and maybe they want to do the message to me on air. So,
hey, you connected the dots. That was awesome.
Right. So, guys, like I said, today's is the type of show where I was just like giving out, showing everybody's different channels. There's so many other channels out there. Like I said, it's my wife's birthday. That's why I'm not doing the show tonight. because if I tell my wife, sorry, I can't take you out to dinner or make dinner because I got to do a show, I don't think it'll. I'll probably get the Will Smith slap.
Yeah.
I love that now.
Are you going to see Morbius this weekend?
Oh, damn straight. Now I've heard not so nice things about it, but I mean, I don't judge a movie about critics. What I mean is, I'm hearing the not so nice things is everything you saw in the commercial with the connection with the Vulture, Michael Keaton, and a Spider-Man connection. Now I know Spider-Man's not going to be in it, but apparently all that's cut out. They cut out everything that's related to Spider-Man and the Vulture. Now that's just a rumor. I haven't seen the movie, and that's kind of disappointing if they did. Now I don't care what the critics think because the critics hated the first Venom movie. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was cool. I thought I was like going back to comics. Like, just we're gonna make this a comic book one, which they're all comic books, but I mean more comic book style. All critics hated Venom. I liked it, so I don't care about that part. But I get what they're saying is the commercials showed a lot of Michael Keaton in it about the Vulture, the connection. But apparently, the rumor is that same kind of a scene, they put it for the extra scene at the end. And if they did, that's kind of crap if they did that. Now, like I said, I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm going to see it because I like vampires.
Me too.
So regardless of connections, I'm watching it for a good horror movie in a way, in a comic book style. So that's how I'm watching it. But,
it's first connected to Blade, then Spider-Man for me, because Morbius was actually supposed to be in, I think, Blade 2, but they ended up cutting his scene. So I'm pretty sure they filmed a scene with a Morbius, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
But I'm just super excited for it. It got like a 5.6 right now on IMDb, so it's getting tore apart. But it's going to be like a gothic Venom movie. That's what I'm looking for.
And I think it's getting tearing apart because they're hearing that the connections aren't there now. They cut it all out. Now you have your expectation because everybody's going in there with the expectation that, he mentioned Venom in the commercial. Your Vulture is going to connect somehow to Spider-Man. People said that Andrew Garfield Spider-Man is going to show up in the Venom, and he might show up, So now everybody has all this expectations, and now you're going in to see for that expectations. It's ruining the movie experience. I always say, guys, go in, fuck connections. Just go in there and see if you like the movie. Because if you listen to everybody else, you're never going to enjoy the movie or life. Because all critics hated fucking Moonfall. And when I saw that movie, I was like, this is fucking bonkers. I need this kind of a movie once in a while. Need a bonkers that none of the not all science is real in the first place, but fuck the science, fuck this. Yes, you can still make a space shuttle run from a museum. All of it. Sometimes you need those. Morbius might be that. Like, fuck this, fuck that. Just go in there and see him wreck ship. Because they're saying the CGI is shit in this. But, man, when I see them on the trailers and the clips, I don't know what CGI people are seeing. The CGI that I'm seeing, especially they have a 2-minute clip on YouTube. You can watch it. The transformation. It looks good. So I don't know what.
People always tripping. What about the Joker scene? That 5-minute scene? Was that crazy or what?
Oh, yeah.
And he's not even full Joker mode yet. That's what Matt Reeves said. So, like, he's still going to transform a little bit.
Yeah.
But, dude, it's got potential.
And I understand why. I understand when he said why he cut that out. Because there's already a scene in the movie where he's investigating the Riddler. And you don't want to have two almost the same kind of scenes with two different characters. So I got it why they cut it out. But it is kind of neat that it was taking a Silence of the Lamb kind of a thing where the FBI goes in there and wants information from a serial killer to catch a serial killer. What's his name? Batman is the FBI going in there to listen to one serial killer and the other one. But now there's some complaints saying, well, how did he get caught in the first place? hey, that might be in the next movie on why he was already in jail. We don't know, you know.
We'll see. Well, it will unfold somehow. You know, maybe in the third movie when Joker has the upper hand, he'll put Batman into like a mind, prison, and then it will somehow unfold through visions or something. I'm just super excited. It was really, really cool. Did you also see that the Avatar 2 trailer is going to come out before Doctor Strange?
Yep.
That's going to be awesome.
I mean, it's Fox. It's owned by Disney. It makes sense. I mean, and what I've heard is it's supposedly the only way you can see the trailer if you're there. Now, somebody's going to record it and rip it, but to see it in clarity, it's supposedly only going to be with Doctor Strange for a week. Then it'll go to YouTube. So that'd be cool.
Eric, you should start doing like some live TikToks, live as well from live. But like when you actually go to the movie theater, have your wife, record you for a little bit, just because people like seeing on location,
Yeah.
And just those short videos that you can mix in could help.
I was almost going to do that because I went Sunday and saw Lost City.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yeah, I went and saw it. It's no Romancing the Stone. I mean, it's almost identical kind of a storyline with Romancing the Stone, but I like what another critic has said. The storyline sucks. It sucks. This sucks. But would you recommend it? Yes, because it was just a fun movie. And that's how you look at it. I mean, the Brad Pitt stuff in it was just like 100% thumbs up. I love the Brad Pitt stuff in it. I mean, it was fun. It's if you like Romancing the Stone, that kind of a adventure kind of a movie and stuff, then you're gonna like it. I mean, if you're expecting this awesome fucking storyline, you're not gonna get it. But I liked it.
Middle Earth at all? Like Middle Earth, because it made it seem like it was kind of like the Jungle Cruise vibe.
Well, there is. I mean, there is where. It's like a spoiler, so I can't really say.
Okay. As long as it gets a little fun sci-fi.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh yeah. That's what I mean. There's some fun stuff. It's a lot like Romancing the Stone. It really is. I mean, it's almost for beat, but instead of having that kind of a cool not Michael Keaton, Michael Douglas. You got a guy who plays.
I've never seen Romancing Stone. So you keep saying that like everybody knows. Maybe everybody else knows and I don't.
There's two movies of Romancing the Stone. Romancing the Stone, and they made a sequel called Jewel of the Nile, and those movies are fantastic. I mean, of course, Romancing the Stone is fucking fantastic.
Michael Douglas is the main character.
Michael Douglas, and the movie is, I forgot the woman name who's in it. She's a book writer, just like this movie. She's a book writer. She gets sent a map, and she has to go because they capture her sister, and she's a romance writer.
So is this an official remake of that, or is it just like similar?
It's not an official remake, but it's like Fast and the Furious kind of redid Point Break. There's not a remake, but the beats of the storyline is almost identical.
Okay, that's interesting.
So it's not a remake, but it's for beat, romance writer, hero. But instead of Michael Douglas being that cool researcher looking for birds in that movie where he's there for a job and then he has to take care of her in Romancing the Stone. In this one, instead of a Michael Douglas, she has that book writer model who's actually not dumb as you think he is, as he portrays in the trailer. He's trying to protect her. And then you can say Brad Pitt's more like Michael Douglas in the movie, and they kind of do the same thing about let's find the treasure. And you got that evil guy that's trying to stop him because the evil guy, like in Romancing the Stone, was trying to use her because she had the map. In this one, in this movie, she wrote stuff because she had a husband who passed away that had stuff written, and she used it in her book. So it was like they both had clues on what they're looking for. And that's why they both they had to go to this country because she gets kidnapped, and in Romancing the Stone, the main character didn't get kidnapped. They kidnapped her sister to go there. So, and of course, the bad guy, he's not the main bad guy, but the bad guy has a brother in Romancing the Stone is Danny DeVito.
Oh, that's awesome.
So Danny DeVito is in Romancing the Stone.
He was on a roll with the bad guy villains with Penguin and then this movie. I'm gonna have to follow it up.
Yeah, so Romancing the Stone is if I had to pick one or the other, it's going to be Romancing the Stone, just because it takes a little bit, even though it's a comedy, romance, action, it takes the action a little bit more seriously than The Lost City, but it's still fun. It's still fun. It's one of those, you go in, you have a good time, you take a date to it or whatever. No date, nobody's gonna complain about it. She likes it for the romance part, kind of it. The guy likes it because there's enough action, and with Brad Pitt, once he gets there, it fucking kicks a major ass when Brad Pitt gets there.
Fantastic Beasts come out next week. I'm pumped about that.
Oh yeah, my daughter, she is too, and we're gonna pick out our seats today for that one in 2 weeks. So it's that time when movies are coming out. I mean, it's go time now. I mean, you got Morbius, you got Fantastic Beasts, you got other stuff coming. I can't remember what's coming after Fantastic Beasts, but I know there's a lot. But beyond that, guys, we'll let Bigfoot Anon have the last speak, because I gotta go. If my wife's watching, I gotta go pick up her birthday cake. It's
yes,
big cake. They're making like rainbow flowers on it. She don't watch me she don't watch me live when she's at work, because she works at a courthouse. Don't think she's a crack job. She's watching me.
Yeah.
But tell everybody what you got going on, then we'll end this thing.
Oh man, I got big things coming. We just finished up the documentary, filming it, so I'm really excited to see Matt edit it down, and really going to transpire just the future for us with that, from fear to understanding. And then every day on TikTok, I post, some new Bigfoot evidence in the evening. Please check that out, Bigfoot Anon. My book actually is #1 right now in its category on Amazon. I'm not sure if you saw that, Eric, but it's booming and banging pretty good. So please buy my book. It's on Amazon. Also, YetiBars.net. They just sponsored me, and you can get a special deal if you use my code BA10. So I'm super excited about that. Please buy some soap and deodorant for your family members. And then you use my code, you get a special deal, and then I get some cool sponsorship too. And I also just want to shout out On the Green CBD one more time, because they were nice enough to send me a bunch of samples. And my mom just texted me again that I have like 5 more boxes coming to there. And so, yes, I'm going to be all gummied out and have all these disposables. But I'm just super excited about the future, staying busy. I got some interviews planned up in the next few weeks, but I'll keep you posted. But I'm just healing up right now. I really hurt my back being an idiot. Man, I survived Bigfoot, but couldn't survive the box. But good things coming. I'm really excited to go to the movies on Friday, and I have a ton of videos unreleased. So either tomorrow or Friday, I'm going to put a video on YouTube, so all of us will get to be there for the premiere.
Yep, and I hope you guys enjoyed today. Today was kind of just show and tell, show you other channels, a lot of good stuff they have, and that's what we try to do, build a good, fun community where everybody has fun with each other, share stuff, their videos, our videos, share information, because sharing information is gold. Sharing information, just hearing different stories, different evidence and all that, it's gold. I mean, you can't get better than that, and you want to surround yourself with good people. So beyond that, guys, I got to go pick up a birthday cake, and I'll see you guys. Should be on tomorrow. I'll have a late night, get stuff together, but I'll get it together, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys later.